Polkadot is yet another story of things going horribly wrong with all of your dreams and ambitions getting absolutely fucking destroyed because this is crypto. But I've got a really cool 65% pump opportunity that I'm just seeing here, which actually looks pretty cool to trade, and it's not too far away. I guess the beautiful thing with such a disgustingly horrific failure chart like this is that you have so far up that you can go. And in this case, we've got a really compelling situation for DOT that I'm actually quite liking. Now, before I continue here, this coin, like everything else I cover on this channel, is available to trade on Bybit with 0% spot fees. You can trade it completely free if you just want to buy and sell it. And if you want to trade it with a bit of leverage like me, you're getting up to $30,000 in trading ammunition when you trade this pair on Bybit. Check it out with the link down in the description down below. And if you happen to be watching this on the main YouTube channel, then make sure that you are subscribed to the second channel, which is where this content is. You can see it in the description just right there. Okay, let's head back to the charts here, and the first thing that I want to show you is this clear resistance level that DOT has we're on the 4-hour time frame at $6.50. This has been an important level for a long time. You can see that it acted as support and then as resistance, and we've been stuck below this area now for 40 days. But if we zoom out a little bit more, it actually gets a little bit more interesting because this same level actually remains relevant past this 40-day time frame, continuing to act as resistance, acting as resistance here, and as support back here. We're now in June, summer of 2022. This is a long time ago now. 12 months of price history we've got at this level, showing us that when the price falls down to this level, we generally tend to get rejections, and when the price rises up to this level, when the price falls down, yeah, we get rejected. We found support, and again, we get rejected when we tackle it from the downside. We even had a deviation over here. Now, here's where this becomes almost funny, is if we zoom out even more and we look at the exact same price level, we still have price history going back to 2020. August of 2020, when DOT really first started to skyrocket on the scene, we saw resistance exactly at this level. Not once, but twice. And when DOT managed to break this level, we got a really big breakout to the upside. This is looking really damn exciting. Smash up the likes if you're enjoying this one so far. Do me a favor, double check that you're subscribed and you got the bell icon checked as well, because this is very time sensitive content with huge opportunities. You do not want to be missing this stuff. Continuing, of course, to be useful throughout into 2022. If Polkadot had a level that was equivalent to $30,000, it would be this right here. And the good news with DOT is that it's an illiquid shitcoin, right? It's a much smaller, much more highly manipulated coin than Bitcoin, and that means we're in a situation right now where if it ends up getting breakouts, we will end up seeing really nice big rises to the upside. And that's exactly what I wanted to speak to you about for the opportunities here, because if we do manage to break this area of resistance, we are going to be looking potentially at rallying up to the $8 level first and then the $10 level. Let's take a closer look at these two price areas and actually draw the very same price box right here. I want to make sure that I draw it correctly. We're looking at 650 up to 660. So that's 650 right there up to 660, and we just trace this all the way out. I'll actually keep it over here because otherwise I can't see the numbers. I can't see the numbers anyway. Let's go for this again. 650 right here and up to 660. Very, very nice area. And to be fair, we don't even need this last chart. This actually kind of spoils the fun a little bit. If we look at things like the VPVR, we can start to visualize where our resistance areas may be if we manage to get a breakout a little bit higher. And you can see, yeah, there's a clear spike right here. This is at $7 actually, so that's not a price level that I've got outlined on the chart. Mine's actually a little bit higher, and then we start to see more peaks at $8, $17, $9, and so on. Now, what's important about this particular chart is that even though we do have resistance here, it's not heavy. So this is where it's not like Bitcoin. Like I said, it's kind of like 30K for Bitcoin, but in a sense, it's also a little bit different because this coin just hasn't had that much resistance here. Like, we just haven't had that much. But like, Bitcoin has a lot of price history at and around 30K. Polkadot a little bit less for its what I'm labeling comparative level. And so, you know, I think that if we do manage to break up, it shouldn't be too hard to get really quick bounces, right? Up to ranges like this, $7.60. There's some clear, you know, kind of reversal action happening in the market right here. This in and of itself is already a 20% move. We start targeting some of those higher levels like $10, like I showed you in this previous screenshot. That's a 44% move to the upside. And if we go all the way to the top of my target from the current price at the time that this screenshot was taken, basically where we are right now, actually a little bit higher, we are looking at 65% of upside to get up here. And these are fairly conservative targets, because again, the thing is that if Polkadot manages to break these resistance levels, it's probably actually going to go significantly higher, because it just traded significantly higher before. So we're going to start to enter these empty liquidity gaps that you hear me talking about all the time, where I'm basically saying that, look, because the market didn't really do anything between this price range right here and this price range right here, for example, and this is more or less, this is pretty accurate analysis anyway, because the market didn't really do anything between these two price ranges, we can typically expect really quick moves, whether we go up or down, and then back up, and so on and so forth. And if we take a look at this on the daily time frame, I'm sure it's actually going to look a little bit more compelling. Look at this. Huge, very, very quick. I mean, within a few days, we're out. We're done with this price range. And this is a big price range, 44% up, or for us, more excitingly, 73% up, 40% down, I meant to say. And what's, you know, very important about this specific price range, in my opinion, is just that, you know, like I said, the resistance to get there isn't actually that big, in my opinion. Like, if this coin just catches a new set of wings and people get excited and we're very bullish again, that's it. That's all it needs, in my opinion, just from what I'm seeing, to potentially start rising up really, really aggressively. And you know, then, I mean, then it breaks this resistance area, and that's it. I mean, like, what is stopping it? There is no technical resistance. There's no reason to expect resistance on this chart, which is really promising and very, very exciting. So as a trader, I'm going to be taking advantage of this volatility right here on Bybit. If you wanted to hold it, by the way, just long term, there are cool opportunities here where you get, you know, 7, 78, ridiculous annual percentage yields. Obviously, you know, you don't want to be storing your coins on an exchange, but, you know, if you were going to do it anyway or whatever, and you kind of wanted the earn features, then that's also interesting. And all of these things with free trading on Bybit and up to $30,000 in trading ammunition, as well as the annual percentage yield, if that's what you like, are all available with the link in the description down below. And if you already have an account, you can of course just make a brand new one and still get access to these very same offers. And if you want to see how I'm tackling these markets in real time, then you can follow these steps on screen. Thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Hit up the like, subscribe, click the bell, do all the good stuff. And if you're watching this on the main YouTube channel, like I said once more, definitely head down into the description and follow the link to the 𝐷𝐹𝐺 Daily YouTube channel. This is where you can watch all of the content right when it's published, because if you're watching any of this content on the main channel, you're watching it late. You are watching it potentially when the information is invalid and out of date. So don't do that to yourself. Get it on the main channel, subscribe, tick the bell, all the good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.